Hello Hornets and welcome back to this new episode of SHS Today. Starting off, Lauren Hudson and William Wilson share the exchange life of Diego Pugliese. Next up, Chloe Swantek turns attention on screen time usage within students. And finally, Ron Bonham and F. Below show us some details of Celine's adventures guide. All of this and more on this edition of SHS Today.
Welcome back, Hornets, to another episode of SHS Today. I'm Landon Richards.
And I'm Rory Zeller. With this week's snow days, we've been pushed back a bit, but you know what they say? The show must go on. So without further ado, we've got a lot to cover this week, so let's get right into it. We received great news for any seniors earlier this month. The deadline to purchase an ad in the 2024-2025 yearbook was pushed back to February 2nd. Prices range from $100 to $175. Scan the QR code on the screen to purchase and submit your design. And consider sending the link to your family to see if they might be interested.
Earlier this year, we've had German exchange students join Celine for a cultural exchange experience.
However, this isn't the only exchange program in Washtenaw County. One of our own SHS Today members is a member of the WEP program.
Diego Pugliese is here to share his experiences as a foreign exchange student here in Michigan, presented by Lauren Hudson.
As you travel the high school hallways, you are often surrounded by students from all walks of life. One student in particular joins us from the other side of the world.
I'm from Italy. I'm from the capital, Rome. School in Italy is different from school in America, from a lot of difference. So, for example, we have a different schedule each day. We have 13th year high school. Some school in Italy go on Saturday at school. So it depends on the major high school. They do only like 4 hours or like less than 6. I've been able to connect it with my host family. Basically, I start to search in internet and see like for exchange experience. So I found a host family that do theater, and I do theater too in Italy.
Inspired by his friend's own foreign exchange experiences, Diego decided to start his adventure in America.
Going to America was my dream since I was a kid. Going to miss most from America, I think the friends that I made and my host family. We established a really good relationship. My favorite thing about the program was, of course, doing theater at Milan, and I really met new people, and they're so fantastic. And the show was awesome. It was I think it's one of the things that I will miss so much. I think also the program that I did here at Celine with video news production, doing interviews and like editing and using like apps in the computer, I will miss so much, because in Italy I do a high school that is the same, but I feel that here I do more than in Italy. I want to say something to everyone that is coming next year for the exchange student. Don't be afraid. People are going to give help here. You're going to learn more about the culture, learn new things, do it because it's an experience.
From seeing his first baseball game to traveling to Chicago, Diego's experience here has been nothing but a dream come true. I'm Lauren Hudson, back to you in the studio.
Not only has Diego taken classes in Celine and Lincoln, but he also starred in a show, Little Women, at Milan High School. We wish Diego the best of luck in his years to come.
If you are also looking to experience in-depth classes spanning multiple schools, like Diego has, consider joining the SWWC program. The SWWC, or South and West Washtenaw Consortium, provides career and technical education opportunities to students enrolled in multiple school districts within Washtenaw County. Applications will close on February 12th, 3 weeks from today. If you are a current sophomore or junior looking to join over 900 students in the program, scan the QR code on screen or visit the swwc.org website online.
Online? Hey Landon, did you know that according to a 2021 report by Common Sense Media, teenagers spend an average of more than 8 hours a day on their screens?
More than 8 hours? I could spend so much more time doing literally anything else.
Like?
Sitting on my phone.
Well, excessive screen time can be a problem, and Chloe Swantek is here to show us a new perspective on the topic.
Hey, we gotta save olive oil. Come on, Whippy, hurry up before it's too late. Into the break.
Cartoons, black and white films, stop motion of the 2000s, and other media shaped our childhoods. Something that the world didn't really have, even just 20 years ago, was social media. It's easy to look at all the things you watched when you were a kid and think, where did the time go? It's easy to grasp. The time we spend out in the world living is replaced by screens. It's not all a bad thing. The world is connected in a way like never before. But I mean, come on. We've all doom-scrolled.
We do see a lot of benefits for screens. It's a lot of information in our pockets, easy access. However, there's been a lot of research, even a study that indicates the presence of a phone near you hinders your ability to concentrate and learn in that moment. You see a lot of students just individually with their phone in their hand, so they're having less social experiences. In the human existence, we just drive for that social contact.
70% of students who participated in an anonymous survey regarding screen time agreed. People spend too much time on their phones. Proposed solutions have always been like, put your phone down, go outside. It's good advice, but when we are facing a loneliness epidemic, who are we going outside to? According to the CDC, 40% of students felt moderate to severe levels of sadness and loneliness. It's a number, but it's also a deeply personal struggle. Take this and combine it with the constant pressure of change, trends, and a whirlwind of doom, you aren't left with much of yourself anymore. So, put your phone down, or don't. It's not realistic to change our societal nature. Watch the cartoons. Shift your focus onto something you just haven't. Do anything. It's always your choice, but only you can make the change. My name is Chloe Swantek. Back to you in the studio.
That was a lot to take in. I was going to spend the evening on my laptop, but now I think I'm going to ask my friends if they want to go out for dinner. Thank you, Chloe, for asking us the big questions.
If you are looking for something to do after school, looking for a job, and interested in video, the Celine Live Video Crew may be for you. If you want a hands-on experience broadcasting live sports, performances, and events, email Mr. Goodman at goodmanb@celineschools.org for more information. This is a paid opportunity to develop real-world skills that pay the bills.
Har, yar.
What are you doing?
I'm role-playing for my favorite game, Dungeons & Dragons. The game where you play out a fantasy adventure with your friends?
Celine has a club that specializes in games like Dungeons & Dragons. Rowan Bonham is here to give us a look.
From languages, skill, and creativity, a variety of unique clubs are offered here at Celine High School. Join us as we explore the quests of the Celine Adventurers Guild in this segment of Club Corner. The Celine Adventurers Guild is a space to play and learn about role-playing games.
I think of my role in the club as being the adult-shaped object in the room. It's kind of a way I like thinking about things because it keeps me from trying to micromanage things.
So I'm club president, and essentially that just means I make sure it is known when we don't have a meeting. I help bring in new people.
I DM, but I do play sometimes, like as a player. I would argue D&D is like a collaborative storytelling experience where you and your friends come together. It's not really so much as a game as it is like writing a story.
Whether you choose to play D&D or not, each adventure is played differently.
I know it varies a lot by player. We have a bunch of character sheets that we have in-house. We have books that you can use. So I know some people would choose to use physical character sheets, so a lot of the time they'll just go ahead and do it through D&D Beyond.
D&D can mean different things to different people.
It's a game that I've been playing since I was in about 3rd grade. At that time when I was a little kid, it meant, can you understand rules? Later on it became, can you learn how to talk to other people?
Interested in joining? Well, adventures are underway, so stop by the Media Center on Mondays and Fridays from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. I'm Rowan Bonham, back to you in the studio.
I've got to admit, the Saline Adventurers Guild sounds a lot cooler than I thought.
They meet in the Media Center on Mondays and Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m., so make sure to stop by if you're interested in board games and fantasy worlds.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Landon Richards.
And I'm Rory Zeller. Be sure to follow @SalineVideo on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scenes content.
Tune in next week for the season premiere of In the Halls, some tips for first-time winter drivers, and a look at the 20th anniversary of Saline High School at 1300 Campus Parkway. Have a great week, Hornets.
It's time!